When it comes to remaking an old game, especially quite a simple one such as Zelda Link's Awakening, a lot of time is often given into adding new features to either modernize or flesh out the game as a whole. Now, for any game, it's typically a mix of both, though if there's any update to the fishing game, it's most likely not to modernize it. However, I would like to attempt to expand upon the concepts to demonstrate how it could be used to flesh out the rest of the game. What you might notice about the original Link's Awakening is that there's a lot of water. Some might say too much water. I mean, it does take place on an island after all, so why not put that water to good use with unique locations to fish at? An indication of a fishing location is just a body of water that has bubbles in it. If you try to fish in a spot with no bubbles, then you still use the fishing rod, but no action sequence is initiated. The change in scenery isn't only cosmetic, however. Different fishing spots will always have different shapes, whether they be shallow and wide, or small and deep. Some locations also might have certain hazards, such as chunks of rocks or logs. Every location also has its own set of fish, so if you want to catch them all, you have to travel to different locations. In the original Link's Awakening, the fishing rod is temporarily given to you for the fishing game and taken away afterward. For this revision, the fishing rod is given to you as an item in the location of the original fishing spot, allowing you to use it anywhere. You can also equip a new item to the fishing rod called the fishing line. These lines are found throughout the world like any other item, though they're stored in the line box, similar to Oracle's ring box. Any given line can have one of 3 proficiency categories in length and strength. When used in fishing, longer lines can be used to navigate further in the water body, and strength can be used to resist more of the fish's escape attempts. Whenever a fish is caught, or a fish escapes, the fishing line is broken, so you need to choose which line to use wisely. Speaking of fish, this revision also has a bunch of new fish. As mentioned previously, different fish are found in different locations, though every fish also has a unique resistance, or how much it resists the fishing rod. This makes some fish more difficult to catch than others, though all fish can be caught with even the weakest fishing line. Stronger lines just make the fish easier to catch. Some fish, however, can only be reached with lines of certain lengths, since they wouldn't be reachable otherwise. Fish are also stored in the fish box in the inventory, similar to the line box, with spaces dedicated to every fish in the game, and while most fish are generic fish, others can be references to other games, like golden frogs from Phantom Hourglass, a smaller version of Georg from Majora's Mask, or a blooper from the Mario games. With any good Zelda side quest, there are associated rewards, and the fishing game is not an exception. Any fish can be sold to the fisherman that originally gave you the fishing rod. He'll also buy spare lines off of you for rupees as well. Both items have varying values depending on their rarity. The fisherman will also give you rewards depending on the number of different types of fish you've caught. These could be things like if you've caught 8 types of fish, you get a piece of heart, and if you catch every fish in the game, you get the golden fishing rod, which has a built-in line that has the best stats and never breaks, though fish can still get away. All in all, those are my ideas on a possible expansion of the fishing game in a Link's Awakening remake. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and maybe someday it will come true. Bye.